Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were working on this, trying to get our aluminium set up. So we've currently got these guys are going to be making the aluminium solution. These guys are then going to be turning it into scrap and giving a load of water, so we fed it underneath. We, as part of this, realised we're going to need 120 coal per minute being fed in, which we weren't bringing in. So what we did was we've now got a coal train rerouting, bringing coal in over here into our train station, and I also redirected the copper line in here as well, so that's going to bring in the copper bars for when we start looking at the aluminium sheets. So we're going to need some tier 2 lifts feeding into here. Okay, and then we're going to want... Right, so let's have a look at that. So that is going to be 120, and we've got 6 of these. So that's 120 times 6. So that's 720. So that is actually what a Mark 5 belt could do. We're not going to have enough for it, though. But we will prepare. So let's just put these through. Come on. There we go. There we go. Right. And let's use some of the aluminium sheets we've got so we can do these in between ones, because hopefully we're going to be making more of these soon. Okay. And then, because I kind of want to use this as a bit of a bridge going between, and I want to see it when we've got the trains going. So that's kind of the plan for this. So which one is the coal coming into? This one over here. Which means there's our out. You are going to need to come to about... Where is that? That looks lined up there, right, doesn't it? So if we say 1, 2, and then you are just running all the way along here. Right, and then we'll do that like that for the moment. It's not quite right, but we just need to get it started. Okay, so that's now going to feed all the coal in there, which will distribute that out. Cool. So I think we're now in a situation where we can start producing the aluminium scrap. Now we've got, what, 360 times 6, so we've got... okay. Okay. Wow. So 2. So we need 3 tier 5 belts. Blimey. Okay, feeding into these. Let's have a look where we're actually going to put them. So, of course I'm missing those. Right, let's just quickly make a couple of those. So, we are looking at... What am I missing for that? Screws. So that's easily done. So, there we go. Right, take that up. And let's have a look at the assembler. So, you are going to be making the... He says, I thought these made the aluminium sheets. Oh yeah, there they are. So, 3 to 1, so you need 30... Oh, hang on, yeah, no, we're not using that yet. We need to smelt them, don't we? So that uses 60 scrap. What was the foundry recipe for it? Come on, just so we can have a look. So that uses silica, which we're not playing with. So I'm not worried about that. Okay. So you use 60 a minute. You guys are putting out 360 a minute. So each one of these feeds 6 of these. Oh my god, that's going to be quite the smelting floor. Oh wow, okay. Alright, well I think that's what we're going to be looking at. So that's then 6 times 6. So we'd need 36. Blimey, okay. Oh, blueprint designer. That's fine, I know I'm about to lose power. Let's try and bring some over here, shall we? Just so I can hover while I'm building this. Right. So we need 36 smelters. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think if we are tight about this, two, 3, 4, 5. Not quite going to get 6 in. That's really upsetting. Are you really pressed as tight as you could there? Yeah, they are. You can see the hitboxes. Can't quite get 6 in. That's really upsetting. Okay, in which case, let's do them as in blocks of 6. Because hang on, each one's going to do a set of 6, isn't it? So that makes sense. So, 1, 2, 3. Spin you round. 1, 2, 3. Which means each one of these now deals with one of those refineries. Okay, and how much are you taking in for the pure? Taking 60, so a tier 1 belt is fine. And then we'll want to put some power down. So we can do it like so. Come on. Right. Okay. Okay, so they're now all set up to do aluminium scrap. Right, so how much are you going to be outputting? You're outputting... So each side's putting out 90. How do I want to bring those together? Yeah, I think what I will do is... Oh, apparently we're close to the edge. Do it this way. So that then feeds like that. This then has 90. Oh, autosave. Come on then. And if you just do that, That then gives me like little blocks I can put through. And then I can output all on this side. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So we need a floor for that. Right, okay. Blueprint designer. New blueprint. Aluminium smelters. Set directory. Smelt boxes. Save blueprint. Okay, and... yeah, cool. Okay. Right, clear the designer. Pick it all up. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this anymore. Okay. So, I think we go up for this. So, I'm going to put... oh, yeah, no recording session, so that's all gone. I've forgotten that. So if I have that as a corridor so we can walk along, I can then get the walls. And we can go up high. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay. And then let's just fill this out for a bit and see how that's going to work. Okay. Right, okay. So let's have a blueprint. Aluminium smelt box. If we put it... let's say there. And then we can grab some power. Bring it up here. Let's put the wall just there, so I've got somewhere to put a wall plug for the power. And then if you do that, that powers the whole grid on. Excellent. You can have a floor hole here. And you're going to need a... yeah, conveyor 4. Cool. And we can put a conveyor 4 here. And then... oh, it's an invalid shape. It's really annoying. Will you play ball nicely like that? Yes, you will. Okay. So that in theory is then one sorted. And we've only got to do this 6 more times. Okay. Oh, also, that's completely the wrong way around, I've just realised. No. Oh, that's really annoying. Yeah, I was mentioned in one of the other videos. We need like a mass blueprint undo button. So, I was sitting here today, actually, before I started recording this, and I saw that Coffee Stain have teased that next week, so the week you guys are watching this, we're going to start having Update 8 spoilers. So, does that mean we get a blueprint undoer? Because, you know, I'd be down for that as part of Update 8. What are you guys thinking we're going to have? Although you've probably already seen this, the spoiler by now. But I'm looking forward to it. I would love for there, considering we've got multiple cars, trucks, tractors, and various other things to move us around. I'd really like to see some form of... oh yeah, that floor hole's in the wrong place now. Yeah, I'd really like to see some form of And you know what? Let's go with an unusual shaped building. Let's just do that. And we'll make this a bit bigger out on this side. Yeah, I'd really love to see personal aircraft so that you can fly around the map. Right, okay. Cool. Okay, so that's going to give us our aluminium. That's going to give one of them. Oh, we need to do this 5 more times. Okay. Two. And now I'm missing iron rods, so I'm going to need to go and get some more of those. Okay, right, well, anyway, let's at least set this one up. Yep, okay. And then... yeah, you can come out to here. We'll just plug you into the wall like... whoa, I didn't mean to do that. You are supposed to plug into the wall. Okay. You're in the ground, aren't you? Yep. There we go. Right, how about we start letting the water float and we let some of this go and see how we're getting on. So let's come under here. And we'll just open that tap. And that should hopefully... yeah, you can see water going up. Yeah, that's getting water. There it goes. It's not quite getting enough water. That's fine, actually. That's anticipated until these guys are all fired up, putting out spare water. Although we've definitely got aluminium scrap coming up. Okay. Well, that looks like it's starting. You guys are needing... yeah, you're firing up. The water's coming through. How is that feedback loop going? There's water in those pipes. I mean, that looks promising to me. Okay, right. So, we're going to need to get a lift back to get some more rods. So I'm going to go do that now, and I will catch you guys in a moment. Okay, and we're back. Just realised the delicate water balance we've got going on here, because these guys filled up with water and so couldn't keep working. These guys were full of water, and so the water from these guys couldn't fill into here because the buffer tanks had filled them. So what I've had to do is I had to clear those, so those tanks were empty. Come through, clear these pipes in the middle so that these could empty out some of their aluminium solution, which means they could take more water in to get it flowing again. Which was, wow, interesting. Not what I expected. But, ho-hum, here we are. Right, so now we've got to place down 4 more of these aluminium smelter arrays that we've been working with. So, we're going to want to do that, and we're going to want a bit of space to... feed some belts. There we go. Ooh. Right, okay. And then we're going to need to put some floor holes in here. Right, okay. And so now one of the things I just want to talk about while I'm whizzing around putting this in place is, believe it or not, the anniversary of the channel's coming up. So early April, I'll have been doing this for a whole year, which, yeah, that's come around quick. A whole year since that first Subnautica video came out. And what I want to do on that day is I want to do a live stream for you guys. So kind of the question I've got is, what would you like to see? What live stream would you like me to do? Or what would you want to see live streamed to celebrate the anniversary of the channel? Would you want, I don't know, just a build live stream on here? Would you want us to redo some mucking around in Subnautica, considering that was where the channel started? I'm open to ideas and I don't really have any plans because, hey, it's the first time I have done this, and it's the first time I've had a channel basically go this long. So, yeah, I don't actually know what to do for it. So, more than happy for suggestions and inputs. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. What do you think would be a good birthday celebration for the channel? Because I don't know. My current thought is probably either to live stream this because it's really popular, as sort of channels on my series on my channel are going. Yeah, or like I say, I'm maybe Subnautica because that was where we started. But even then, they're all up for grabs. I'm not wedded to any of the ideas. Right, okay, so we now need to start getting some of these guys back, or some of these guys up. So yeah, if you come up here, and then you can go into that block there. And do that. You can go into this block over here. Okay, and then we've got these last two. I think you're going to have to face out that way. You're going to face out this way. And oh, blast. I've gone and done it again. I don't have enough beams. Well, lucky you, you get to be tier 5 belts between those bits. Right, okay. And then this will be the final lift up, and I don't have enough for it. I have just about enough for a tier 5 there, but it then means I am not enough for that. Right, so you're going to have to run through like that. Oh, that is awful clipping. No. So you'll do that. Nothing else clipped horribly like that. Good. Right, okay, so they're all being fed, not necessarily at the right rates, but they're all being fed. And now we need to figure out what we're doing with all of these, because each of these is putting out 30, 60, 90, 180. So we've got 1080 coming through. Okay. So what are we working with for that? So aluminium casing is 90. So that means we can feed, I don't know, 6 of those off of those. That's quite nice. Then we've got the assembler, which will be doing these, and you need 30 a minute, which is what these are putting out. So 1, 2, 3, So 4 assemblers. Okay, alright, we can do that. And... hang on, because we did 6, didn't we? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll do 6 assemblers, which then leaves me with, because they're 1-to-1, so that's then 6, 12, 18. So that's 18 of these. And we said 1, 2, 3, and 6 of those. Okay, so I need to get me some rotors. We'll also need to get the copper over here. But the fun question is, where are we going to put it? Where shall we put that? I mean, I'm kind of tempted for the assemblers to, you know, drop them down here and make use of this space. Do I think I could fit 18 in here? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Because if I can get 9 in, it's 5, 6, 7. Yeesh, not quite. Okay, well there's 8. I don't mind if this building overhangs and looks a bit unusual, because that will hopefully add to some of the architecture. Okay, there's the autosave, and there's 9. Okay, so we can put those there, and then we can run the other 9 on the other side. When you guys make that, you put out 30 a minute. So you're effectively 1-to-1 on in-out. So that's then what? Half of that, so that's times 30. It's 540. So we'd make 540 sheets a minute. I think we can cope with that. I think that's alright. But I think that's where I'm going to wrap this episode up a little bit short, because I've got to run back and get more materials to do that bit now. So I think I'm going to go and do that off camera, because I'm not going to make you watch that. But I will lay these down. I will then belt them all in. I'll wire them all in. And we will, yeah, see where we go from there next time. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get this out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. It's completely not necessary, but I do appreciate it. And thank you very much for everyone just coming to watch otherwise. I hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.